Yeah. Right. So I still don't look great.
Yeah, she was going to look at you and she's going to ask, are you okay? Because the thing that we have to fight next, if what he said is correct, is 10 times worse.
Then I'd better still have spells left for it, shouldn't I? Also, I'm missing 13 out of my 76 hit points. I'm not terrible, it's just... It's such a pain to get rid of those 13 hit points with the healing the way it is.
Alright, so she's gonna walk on down the passage, and you walk for about not even 15 minutes, and you turn a corner and you see a room full of gold.
I'm gonna look around at it. Look at her.
She was gonna shake her head slowly, and put her finger to her lips.
I look over at Shiana, make sure she's noticing that we're not...
You don't see Shiana.
I'm gonna mentally call to Shiana because I did that before and she got the message. Where are you? Be quiet and careful.
So you're looking for her?
I'm glancing around, but I'm just
perception?
mentally saying that. 16?
Oh yeah, you barely made it. Okay, yeah. You notice she's just in a really shadowy corner. She somehow blended in with the wall.
Oh, okay.
She rolled like a 20 for stealth.
How does 16 barely make a 20?
Because she lets you see her.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with that. It was just...
Sure.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity. It was like, big wolf, it's gone. Oh wait, no, it's there. How did I miss the giant wolf?
Okay. And you said 15 minutes?
Yeah, not even.
So that's gone. Well, how much not even?
Okay, like a little bit over 10 minutes.
Okay,
like
okay.
12 minutes.
Iron Skin that I cast during that fight lasts for 9 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So...
Ashira and Aurelian begin to creep forward.
I'm never been sure how loud you have to be when you cast spells. Can I cast in a whisper? Or do I have to raise my voice?
You can whisper it, I imagine.
Okay. It has to be clear.
Yeah, it has to be clear.
Okay.
So it can't be like fevered whispers, but like...
Okay.
You can whisper clearly.
Then I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith right now on myself. It'll last... Oh, that's also a minute per level.
Mm-hmm.
It'll last 9 minutes, gives me plus 3 ace deflection bonus to AC. And I don't so much creep.
What'd you roll?
I didn't. I haven't walked forward yet.
Oh.
But I have a -3 to my stealth. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, never mind. I'll quietly follow. Hey, look, I got a 0.
You rolled a 3?
I rolled a 3. I'm wearing chainmail. What do you want? I think it's chainmail. Oh, before this, I do put up my shield and have my mace drawn, so I can cast and do that at the same time. Because I'm done with not being able to do that. Oh, yeah. Oh! And something else I forgot to do. Which I won't recount it before the other fight, but I would have done it too. Before we get to here, I would have summoned the Heart of Fire. And then summoned it into one of the familiars.
Okay.
So like after the last battle. And I'll be hoping for the dragon one. Let's go with that.
You got cat.
Oh. I think I got the cat the first time I came in here, too. Why does the cat like this place? Yeah. Alright. I'll just have it sitting on my shoulder as we go in.
Alright, so you don't see anything in the room initially. And then you hear a very large intake of breath. And roll a reflex save.
Ooh.
Oh no, Shiana, why?
That's a 16 from me.
I don't think anybody made it.
You know, it'd be really nice if... Would have been so nice if the Shira had told me what this thing was.
You didn't ask?
I didn't ask.
I
know. Yeah. I've got resist energy prepared. But no.
So what'd you roll?
16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It has to roll too.
It's acid, isn't it?
No, it's fire.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, it's 3 different heads breathing fire.
Oh,
And the
okay.
damage stacks. So, 5, 10, 15 d6.
Yeah, not too bad. Is there any chance that because I have a fire familiar out, I have some kind of damage resistance from it? Or actually, don't even tell me, but just... If that is a thing, I apply it. You know? It's on my shoulder, even. Even if it blocks a few points of the damage just from where it is, I'll take that, you know?
Alright, let's see if anybody dies.
That's only, like, 90 damage maximum. That's not too bad.
Alright.
It's like 45
3,
average.
6, 9, 12, 13, 15, 18, 20, 30, 35, 39, 45, 49, 53. Take 53 damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Really hope it can't just do that. I could shoot an icicle at it. I could totally shoot an icicle at it.
Alright, so I assume you turn around on the fire breath, and there's a shelf over the entrance to this cavern
Oh.
where a huge 3-headed dragon sits. It roars. And not in a friendly way.
I'm gonna say in Ignan. Trying to think of something to say. I want to say something to it.
An Ignan?
Mm-hmm. Fire. I know it. I assume it speaks it.
I don't think dragons know Ignan.
I'm guessing the fire dragon might. I don't know for sure, but Valky's at least going with that. Because she doesn't speak Draconic, you see.
Okay.
Well,
it is...
Now, how are you expecting to have anybody over for tea if that's your reaction to people walking in your house?
The Shira's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna try this really quick. I'm not sure if it'll work. She casts something.
We're not doing initiative?
I was just keeping the last initiative.
Oh, okay.
She rolled a 20 on Dominate Monster.
It's what, a caster level check? I don't know.
You have to roll that.
Do you?
Don't you?
Why?
I don't know. I think that thing rolled a 20 to resist it is what just happened.
No, I think you were rolling for her, and that wasn't a thing, so now you need to roll its save.
Hold on.
Actually, it might have spell resistance, in which case there would be a caster level check first.
It does have spell resistance. Look, I knew what I was talking about. Jerk.
Uh-huh.
My brain didn't know what I was talking about, but I knew.
Sure.
That was actually vaguely painful.
Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah.
She could cast Witch. Well, that sounds good. That's what she's going to cast.
I'm gonna make a spellcraft check.
On what she's casting?
Yes.
What'd you roll?
21.
You realize she is casting Meteor Swarm.
Oh. Good for her. Good for us.
She goes like this, and then 4 little balls come out, and they get very, very large as they approach the dragon. It rolls reflex. I do not think it makes it. No. So it's about to take, oh shit. A lot of damage. That, Chris, is a lot of damage.
I'm gonna laugh if she actually gets it relatively close to down, and then I do something that kills it.
8d6.
Oh, is that all? That can't be all.
They explode. Dealing 66. So 6, 12, 18, 24, no.
Is it 66 each? Is that what's happening?
Yes, because
Okay.
you can target them to separate places.
So
66, 66, 66, 66, and also 46. So 10d6 per 40d6 damage. That can't be right.
I feel like it's not quite right,
Okay.
but I've never read it in Pathfinder.
When you cast it, 4 2-foot diameter spears swing from your outstretched hand and streak in straight lines to the spots you select. The meteor spheres leave a fiery trail of sparks. If you aim a sphere at a specific creature, you may make a ranged touch attack to strike the target with the meteor. Any creature struck by a sphere takes 2d6 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, so 2d6 points. No save. And takes a -4 penalty on saving throw against the sphere's fire damage. If a targeted sphere misses its target, it simply explodes at the nearest corner of your target space. You may aim more than one sphere at the same target. Once a sphere reaches its destination, it explodes in a 40-foot cone and a 40-foot radius spread, dealing 66 points of fire damage to each creature in the area.
How far are we into the room?
The shelf is about 20 feet up.
And how far are we into the room?
About 10 feet.
So she's going to be dropping us with this, is what you're saying? Does she know her spell better than you do, Chandler? Is it possible?
No.
Well, that's very unfortunate for us then. I was hoping she would, actually.
Oh man. No, see, the explosion will go over you because it's on a shelf.
No. How much? Define shelf. Like, how big of a shelf are we talking?
Pretty big shelf. Big enough for the dragon to be on.
Well, it might miss her because I assume I'm a little bit behind her, and it might miss me. But if she can aim any point she can point the sphere to, will be able to reach her, and honestly, probably me too, because she has to have line of effect to the place she's sending it to, and so it would have line of effect back to her.
Nah.
Yeah,
She'll be fine. As she picks another spell to cast. Look, I didn't prepare any of this.
No, yeah. I'm just.
I don't even have her spell list.
Meteor Swarm is one of those you use on armies, I think. Are you just looking through 9th level wizard spells?
No.
Okay. I was gonna help.
Now I'm in the 8th level spells.
Oh, okay.
Rip out someone's heart, that's fun.
I actually have a spell that has that as a component. It doesn't do that. You have to do that part on your own. But then you eat it and get things. It's a variant of Death Knell.
This is a good one. Maybe. Oh, cool. See, because she can cast this and exclude everyone she doesn't want to. So she's going to cast something that does 20d8 damage.
Oh. Actually, can I keep the spellcraft check from earlier since it's still technically the same thing?
Mm-hmm. Now you know she's casting Storm Bolts, which is the dragon is barely in range for that.
Oh, nice.
But it is.
I don't know that one off the top of my head.
Lightning spills forth from your body in all directions. The bolts do not harm natural vegetation or creatures in the area you wish to exclude from damage.
Oh. How convenient.
Alright, so it has to roll a fortitude save and probably make it. So it takes 10d8 and is not stunned. 1, 2.
For some reason, it really does bug me when you do the damage that way. It's much easier that way, but I always feel like you should roll the full damage and then half it. It's ever so slightly different.
There. She finally got to cast the spell.
Woo.
Can't wait for next turn.
By the way, does this appear to be a red dragon? A three-headed red dragon?
It doesn't give a color, actually.
You never gave actual description other than 3 heads were shooting fire at you. Which, granted...
It doesn't really give you a good description of it, honestly, other than 3-headed dragon. So I guess we're going to say yes, it's red.
Okay.
First damage done. And then it's your turn.
A knowledge arcana check on it. That is a 22.
You know, it's a kind of a drag. Well, then that would be from knowledge nature. Knowledge.
Oh, would it?
Magical properties. You know it's immune to fire, paralysis, poison, and sleep. It also has damage resistance towards lawful. It also gets regenerated if you do acid damage on it.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. And where is
You know, its breath weapon has recharge time.
That's
But
very
pretty
good.
quick.
That's less good.
Well, it can be pretty quick.
Pretty quick as in a few rounds or a few minutes?
Rounds.
Yay. Okay, so does it look like it's moving?
Yeah.
Like to get up?
No. It just blew fire at you. That's all it's really had time to do.
Okay.
And it blew fire, and Ashira exploded electricity. That's pretty much been the combat so far.
Okay. It doesn't have any weaknesses though from the knowledge
Not
again.
that you know of.
Okay. What to summon against it?
Get under the shelf and cast one of the really long fire spells. Don't really do that with Indian fire.
Alright. I could just summon like an water or earth elemental or something. Ooh. Actually, I'm between summoning a dire boar, a dire ape, or a rhinoceros.
How are most of those things gonna get there? And up there?
Because I will summon them up there. I've got a like 45-foot range on this. Yeah, I'm summoning a rhinoceros on the shelf in like between us and it, if there's room there.
Yes.
Okay. That's my turn.
A rhinoceros.
It also attacks immediately.
You do that because you have its stats pulled up, I assume.
I do. I've also never actually been completely sure how to actually read the things.
Go to where it says attacks. What does it say? Assume it's a gore attack or a horn attack.
Actually, wait a second. I may have messed up. Oh no, there it is. Never mind. Let's see. Okay. Melee, gore plus 8, 2d6 plus 9.
So roll d20, add 8.
Special attack, powerful charge, but I'm guessing it's not going to have room to do that. So, see, this is why I shouldn't be rolling melee attacks, because that's a 12 overall.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. But at least it's there now.
Yeah.
And then it's Rilligan's turn. He's gonna fly up there. Well, it's more of a leap.
Yeah.
But he does do mighty leap. And leap up there.
I feel kind of bad for this rhinoceros.
And then Aurelian makes a really strange sound. It's like a guttural scream almost. And he claws at the dragon, and it leaves like a weird trail in the air behind it. Like a really... think the spell Black Hole. But it's not actually doing black hole damage.
From what?
His claws.
No, like the spell black hole from what?
D&D.
Oh. I'm not familiar with it.
But yeah, he does that because he does not want to mess around with this dragon. Could be better. And then it's the monsters, or the dragon's turn, and it's going to attack the rhinoceros.
Yep.
Lunch. Does a 27 hit its AC?
Yes. Just a bit, yes.
And the
It's
other
AC
two,
of 16.
the other two heads are going to attack Aurelian. And one of them is going to hit. How much is that bite attack?
It's actually going to survive the bite attack. Ooh, and I'll be healing it, so I actually do need to keep track if it's the rounds it's out.
So it takes 22 damage.
Okay. Nice.
Alright, and then it's Shiana's turn. Shiana can't get up there.
She can do the ice thing.
Yeah, so she's gonna howl and do the ice thing. And it's gonna resist her spell anyway. Because her spell caster level isn't too great.
Yeah.
And then it's Ashira's turn. She's just gonna explode with electricity again. That's just gonna be what she does. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 42. Not bad. Way to make some headway on that. And it's your turn.
Alright, I am channeling positive energy. It's, well, first of all, the rhino attacks again. You roll the attack roll for it, though. I cannot roll melee attack rolls.
10 plus 8.
Yeah, so it
It
misses.
misses.
I'm doing channel positive energy, excluding Aurelian and the dragon.
Okay.
Everybody that isn't one of those gets back 12, 15, 20 health.
Shiana and Ashira have the same health right now. Oh, they've taken the same amount of damage. I should say. And then it's Aurelian's turn. He's going to do a double claw attack to the same effect. Oh, one of those is going to be a 1. So would you please roll a crit fail for me? Slash him.
Oh.
Yeah, I should be rolling the melee attacks. Good idea. After this combat, we might be done.
Okay.
This combat.
Critical fail.
Natural.
Natural. Got too close. Your attack hits the target, but the target may start a grapple against you for free.
Heard.
Ooh.
Well, did decent damage, but Aurelian's soul is now grappled underneath the claws of this dragon. And then it's the dragon's turn. It is going to point all 3 of its heads at the people down below and breathe fire again. Roll reflex.
Shit. That is extremely fast. Ooh, I make it that time, though.
Sure.
That is 25.
Oh, I need to look at it. I don't think you made it, yo.
What? I rolled a 19 for that, man.
Yeah, you didn't make it. Ashira made it, but you and Shiana did not make it.
Jeez. Oh, and evasion isn't till level 2. Great. Well, that's terrible news.
Okay. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 20, 32, 38, 42, 47, 52, 58 damage.
Hold on a second.
No, Shiana's not.
No, she's not.
So I think Shiana's unconscious. Yeah, Shiana's unconscious.
The dragon's very lucky for that.
Are you unconscious?
Possibly.
Oh, sure.
No, I'm not unconscious.
Okay, good.
I'm dead. I'm at negative 38.
At least you're with Shira, and she can really easily get you resurrected.
I think she said she wasn't going to.
Did she?
I don't know how serious she was, but
She wouldn't just let the Queen's friend be dead. Well, you're not gonna. You don't really know what happens for the rest of this.
my rhino's still there, though. It still has 40 hit points.
Okay, well, the combat's going to ensue then, just so you can play your rhino. If the rhino kills it, then you can have some XP.
Yeah!
If the rhino makes it to the end.
Come on, get those crits, rhino.
Alright, so whose turn was it? The monster.
Induce those
Fire.
critical fails. You know the worst part? I have Breath of Life prepared.
Well, Shiana's unconscious and has to make a save, actually.
I don't!
Fails her save. Ashira goes, and she's gonna cast...
I have a question, though. Do I actually die properly?
What do you mean?
I mean, is my soul traveling to the boneyard across the... To the... Because there was kind of this whole thing where I'm still carrying the dagger with me and I'm kind of undead.
No. You don't know where you are. Since you've died before, you have actually...
I've died twice before.
You kind of feel like you're that brief moment where you were in the dagger. You feel like that right now.
Ah, shit. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. I really need to... That just became a lot more important to get fixed.
Alright, so Shira is going to cast the spell. That does some damage.
You know what this means, though? I get to increment my death counter.
What does the... Okay, so the rhinoceros gets an attack and misses. The dragon killed the rhinoceros. I don't...
Are you sure?
Yes.
It didn't kill it the first time, and it has almost as much health as the first
So
time.
you do not know how much time has passed, but you do feel a familiar tugging at your soul as someone tries to get you resurrected.
Okay, Do I know the alignment of what's trying to resurrect me? Because you are supposed to know the alignment, and I believe in this one the faith of the priest that's trying to get you resurrected.
Oh, it would be Aurelian who's trying to resurrect you first, and his alignment isn't one that you ignite.
See, you shouldn't have said that out loud, because I could have possibly figured that out. But
You're still allowed to figure that out.
feels like cheating now.
I trust you. Lawful evil? Not lawful evil, neutral evil.
Neutral evil. That's actually pretty reassuring. Neutral evil, and I'm currently stuck in the dagger. If I get out, there's a possibility of becoming more undead, but I'm kind of already there here. And I at least have a fighting chance if I get out. So yeah, I still allow myself to be raised.
Okay. Roll will save.
Goody. 28.
Okay, you gasp to life and you're like face to face with Aurelian. But you're not afraid.
Yes! I'm making the important saves.
You might be startled, but the fear effect is not one you are affected by currently.
Oh.
You are in what smells to be Ashira's restaurant.
I'm going to look side to side. What do I see?
You see Shiana unconscious or sleeping next to you. She's like 5 feet away, but next to you. You do not see Ashira, but Aurelian Soul's in there.
Okay. I go for my holy symbol. Is it there?
Yes.
I channel positive energy, excluding Aurelian. Uh, 15. Does it matter at all? Is anyone in the room actually damaged?
Just you and Shiana.
Okay. What am I at before that?
You were at 0.
Okay.
He brought you to 0.
So, what was that? Half of 15 is 7.
7.
So, 7 hit points. Okay. I'm looking at Shiana. Does she appear alive?
Her fur is a little bloodstained, but you don't see any open wounds, and yes, she is breathing.
Okay. Seeing no one else in the room and knowing that he reacts to negative energy. Evil? Really?
Yeah, he's neutral evil.
I say this in-game to him.
Oh! He just chuckles. He doesn't say anything.
Eh. I'm gonna slowly be getting up and going over to Shiana. I assume, what is her name? You've said it like 7 times this session. Ashira. I assume Ashira's okay and around?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
She had restaurant things to attend to.
Thank you very much, by the way. And I'm doing a heal check on Shiana. That's a 25, I think. No, more. 34.
Wait, what was that, a heal check?
Yeah.
She's just asleep.
Okay.
And he's going, when you thank him, he's going to say, just don't get any ideas. I didn't do that to your leg.
Yeah. I look down at my leg.
It looks quite zombified.
The whole thing?
Just where did you stabbed yourself on the thigh, right?
It was, yeah.
Between your knee and your hip. Yes, it looks quite zombified.
Ah, crap. Do I still have my spells from before I passed out?
Yes.
Okay. Could you do me one more favor?
Yes.
Could you cut off my leg for me?
He stares at you for a moment and he says, "Don't move."
Wait, 1 second. I need to heal a bit first, or I'll die again probably. Let's see. I'm just gonna cast Breath of Life on myself, actually. Let's see, where is that? 5d8 plus 1 per caster level. So 9 plus 5 plus 7. 14 plus 7 is 21, plus 9 is 30. Am I still healing for half? Okay. I wasn't sure if it got worse. So 15 plus 7 is 22. Ugh. That's that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do it for that though. Cure moderate or cure severe wounds. 9, 16, 21 plus 9, 30. So another 15, so 37. Okay. And I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna do something that I actually don't know if it'll hurt you or not, but it should keep healing me after I fall unconscious after you cut off my leg. And you're I don't think it's gonna bother you that much, even if it does, let's be honest. And I cast Path of Glory under myself and Shiana. It's like 5-foot squares, and it does 5 healing every round. Mm-hmm. And then I spread my leg out and stay very still, like moving my clothes off of it so they don't get...
He opens his mouth just a little bit, and you see a small circle of pure black.
I close my eyes.
Materialize, and then you don't see anything else anymore. And then you feel like a sharp burning pain in your leg, and then you just don't feel anything. Take 14 damage, and you're a legless now.
Woo. I don't even pass out.
He was gentle.
Okay, and basically I get another 20 from the Path of Glory there for the time that it's out, so I'm going to do that. Open my eyes. Thank you very much.
Your leg isn't even in the room. It's just kind of disintegrated.
Oh. We couldn't get rid of that last time. I'm starting to like you.
Come to the dark side if there are cookies.
Okay, so I'm legless again. On the upshot of things, silver linings. So 31 damage. Okay. Whoa, death counter of 3. I think that actually ties my record.
Stop dying.
Okay. Ooh, I do have resist energy prepared. I will be able to make it out to the to my house to sleep tonight in the nether needle waste. Okay.
Oh, sleepy.
Any general XP?
No, you got combat XP.
Okay, just checking. There was some role playing, that's all. And we're ending here, I take it?
Yeah, death is a pretty good place to end it.
Yeah. Well, coming back.